Pass me the menu, will you? I want to see if they have the seasonal milkshakes in yet. Aw, look at that. It's like a little map of your adventures. How convenient. Even your gas station is there. Did you notice?
Hm, Zoom kann ich leider nicht. Okay,
It's a typical sign,
wofür?
of a lucid dream. Random happenstance, strange coincidence. This might be a good time to test if you have superhuman strength or can fly or something. I think I'll have peppermint mocha or vanilla caramel.
Du willst sagen, das ist alles in Traum. Oh, ich hoffe.
Sure. I mean, come on. Raisin farmer? There's no such thing. Grapes have farmers. Raisins are dried grapes. End of story. Geez, where's the waitress anyway? I'd kill for a shake right now.
Fällt mir schwer, das hinzunehmen. Na, das glaube ich aber nicht, du. Weil nach dem, was wir jetzt hier erlebt haben, so... es wirkt eher wie ein schlechter Drogentrip, wenn dort hinten ein Ventilator mitten im Raum schwebt. Warum? Wen kümmert ein Milchshake, wenn nichts von dem hier existiert?
Well, things become real when we invest meaning in them. When we make them real.
Interessant.
It's not a theory. There's a poem about this. A guy is having an argument with his friend. He's freaking out because the meaning of every word, everything, every idea seems to be falling apart. After a while, I understood that talking this way, everything dissolves. Justice, pine, hair, woman, you, and I.
Wo hast du das Gedicht gelesen?
It's my day off reading.
Robert Hass-Preis, winner of the William Carlos Williams Award. Gibt's den wirklich? Und was passiert mit diesem Kerl?
Well, he remembers this lover he had, and that helps him get his head screwed on straight again.
Sie rettet ihn.
Well, in a sense. It's more that he thinks back to what it was like when they were together, and the different memories come together and leave him with a sense of specificity. That things are real and not just a big pile of words and concepts and stuff that fall apart the moment you try to squeeze them tight. He thinks back to when he was a boy and remembers this river where he would try to catch the little orange silverfish called pumpkin seed.
Pumpkin. Oh, das gefällt mir.
That's nice, right? It feels good to say. Pumpkin seed. Makes things feel more real. Look at me. Don't forget me. See me for who I am. Pumpkin seed.
Eine sehr merkwürdige Frage. Warum bist du so besorgt?
You wouldn't believe how much people project their weird bullshit on me. It's the curse of the diner waitress. Less a real person and more a blank screen.
Sie beichten ihre Probleme?
Oh yeah, plenty of that. But also just these cliches people have with diners. I can't tell you how many swingin' dick Detective McGurks I've met in this place. Give me a coffee as black as a moonless night, darlin'. Shit like that.
Die halten sich gern an ihre vorgefasste Meinung. Mhm.
Everyone has an agenda. People think they come to a diner for food, but they're really looking for something much more profound. They want something, and at the end, they settle up. You bring the bill, and they have the chance to make good again. Everybody wants to be forgiven. It's a simple transaction. You're no different.
Und was ist dann meine Agenda?
Well, there's that box you're carrying around and want to get open. You're here looking for answers, but only the warm, cuddly kind. You're not going to hang in when it starts getting heavy.
Mhm, du hältst mich für unzuverlässig.
It's not just you. This whole modern problem of people not really being present, it's everywhere. And technology only makes it worse. Once the robot doubles started showing up, that was the tipping point.
Die Roboter was?
Robot doubles. The first models were so expensive, only Silicon Valley types could afford them, like electric cars. But pretty soon it got to the point where basically anybody could afford a robot double of themselves. You could pick one up at Walmart, one aisle over from the toilet paper and the firearms. Even the company that produces my cheap ass phone started them. They claimed they were on a mission to disrupt the human space. I hate that word, disrupt.
Mhm. Ganz sicher, so wird's sein. Zu viel Detroit Become Human gespielt oder was? Was können diese Roboter-Doppelgänger?
Pretty much anything you want. But there's where you have to be careful. It acts like you, but it only performs at about 70% of your capabilities. It's you, after a bunch of drinks. So, if you're smart, you only trust it to do really simple things for you. Go to the post office, jury duty, fill in for you at your boring job. But people are lazy. They grow dependent on their robos, use them for all kinds of things they shouldn't, making complex calculations, blowing up boulders. People send their robos off to be with their wives, their families, while carrying on affairs. Check it out. Imagine you and I are in a relationship. Then you notice I'm acting a little slow. My eyes aren't focusing quite right. Like this. Look. See it?
Du guckst grad sehr an mir vorbei. Also ja, ich sehe den Unterschied.
So now you realize that I've just stuck you with a pile of bolts for the evening.
Vielleicht habe ich auch nur meinen Roboter zu dir geschickt.
Right, so here we are. Two dummies out on a date together. Would your robo be smart enough to know that I'd sent mine?
Ich schätze schon, dass die smart genug sind, sich gegenseitig zu erkennen. Müsste man halt wissen, auf welchem Stand die KI ist. Aber wenn er es, wenn er es wüsste, würde er es mir sagen.
Or would they keep it a secret between themselves? All kinds of ethical issues, right? I don't know. I know you're trying to make your eyebrows move weirdly just to mess with me.
Was ist dein Problem?
Did someone stand me up with a robo? No, not exactly. It's more about this thing that happened to me at work once.
Was lief falsch?
It happened in my former life as a flight attendant. Grab that thing and pull up a chair. I'll tell you all about it.
Du meinst das Ding, was ich ja schon duplizierte. Okay. Wie komme ich jetzt darüber? Aha.
You feel like a sack of bolts yourself doing these safety demonstrations. People are zoning out, staring at their phones like the blockheads in here, or else just leering at you like you're the first woman they've ever seen wearing a uniform. But you start getting good at spotting the doubles. They're often the only ones paying attention, staring at you with those not quite human eyes of theirs.
Die Augen. Dürfen die etwa selbstständig an Bord eines Flugzeugs gehen?
Technically, no. They're not supposed to be there.
Oh, stell dir mal vor, ein Pilot schickt dann seinen Roboter-Doppelgänger auf Arbeit.
But like I said, people bend the rules, and security rarely checks.
Hört sich nach einem Rezept für Ärger an.
They're fine on the runway, perfectly docile. But something goes wrong at altitude. Something about the navigation system. The FAA wanted to study it, but the study got shut down because you're not supposed to have them on aircrafts in the first place. So yeah, I learned to spot them right away. It becomes a job requirement, a matter of survival. Here, try your luck. Have a look at the table. So, 1 mustard, fine. 3 mustards, not so fine. The one on the left is the real one. See if you can track it. Keep your eyes on the prize. 10 will get you 30. Uh-oh, you just accused Mr. Corporate Entitlement of being a robot. Unfortunately, it's really him. That's going to cost you 1 complimentary business class upgrade. Want to play again?
Du hattest Mitte? Okay. Gut, dann kriegst du Runde 2. Ich hoffe, du bist fertig. Ich drücke auf Ja. Links, oder? Ich wette, jetzt passiert irgendwas. Jetzt ist es nicht links. Wieso KA? Hast du nicht hingeguckt jetzt?
Very good. You have successfully enforced airline regulations. Want to play again?
Jetzt aufpassen. Wird's bestimmt wieder schneller gehen. Ich wäre ja bei der. Okay.
Very good. You have successfully enforced airline regulations. Want to play again?
Nee, ich glaube, ich habe genug. Was wollte sie mir damit beweisen oder demonstrieren? Ich habe genug.
So, where was I? Pick that up again, and I'll show you what happened next. One time, we were doing a flight into Galveston, and we had a sudden drop of cabin pressure about 100 miles from our destination.
Oh Mann. Oh Mann. Waren die Roboter die Ursache?
No, but imagine this. Everyone's freaking out. I'm trying to help a girl with her arm in a cast to get her oxygen mask over her head. Suddenly, I'm aware of this Frankenstein monster lurching towards me. The robos, they're like an army of the undead.
Oh, sowas habe ich mal gesehen in einem billigen Horrorfilm.
I don't know if they were affected by the sudden change in cabin pressure or what, but they just lost their shit. People are screaming, and we're huddled together like a band of villagers with pitchforks to fight these things, throwing crap at them from the drink cart, locking them in the toilets, and so on. Luckily, they started fritzing out on their own, like Hal in 2001 when his brain starts melting.
Aber hell.
Let me tell you, as soon as we got over water, adios, out you go, robos. Threw them right out of the cabin doors.
Na, wenn du da mal nicht die Falschen erwischt.